And here is the Writer's Almanac for Tuesday, August the 13th, 2019. 1961, on this date, construction began on the Berlin Wall, cutting off East Berlin from the west, from the part of the city divided up by the British, the French, and the Americans. The Soviets had East Berlin, and after the war, millions of East Germans emigrated west. By 1961, they were leaving at a rate of 1,000 per day. So in the early hours of the morning, East German soldiers began laying down barbed wire, 100 miles of it, just inside the border. It was on this day, 1918, a woman named Opha May Johnson became the first female Marine. The Marines were recruiting women to enlist as reservists to do clerical duty stateside during World War I and to free males for combat duty. Opha May Johnson, the first. She was 18 years old. It was on this date, 1931, Dr. Michael Shadid established the first cooperatively owned and operated hospital in the United States. It was in Elk City, Oklahoma. He patterned it after the Oklahoma tradition of farm cooperatives. He envisioned a cooperative hospital which would charge an annual membership fee, and doctors would be paid a salary out of those fees to provide basic medical care to any of the members. There was a big controversy about it, and Dr. Shadid almost lost his medical license for the unethical solicitation of patients. It's the birthday of the first man to print a book in English, William Caxton, born in Kent, England, 1422. The printing press was about 25 years old. It had just started to spread beyond Germany, and Caxton realized the new technology would make the job of distributing a book a lot easier. He had translated a book about the history of Troy, and he wanted people to read it. So he established the first printing press in England and printed all the literature he could find, including Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. And for a long time, people in England referred to printed books as Caxtons. It's the birthday of the sharpshooter Annie Oakley, born Woodland, Ohio, 1860. She was a popular performer in Buffalo Bill Cody's Wild West show. With a rifle, she could hit the thin side of a playing card at 90 feet, a playing card somebody would toss in the air, and then she could hit it 6 more times before it fell to the floor. And it's the birthday of Alfred Hitchcock, London, 1899. His father punished the boy by sending him to the police station, and the police would lock the boy in a cell for a few minutes. Hitchcock was terrified of police for the rest of his life. Made great suspense and horror movies, including Rebecca, Notorious, Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, and The Birds. Hitchcock said, "A good film is when the price of the dinner, the theater admission, and the babysitter were all worth it." Here's a poem for today by Paige Reel, Things That Cannot Die. A spoon in a cup of tea, letters in yellow envelopes, the way a hand pushed lines onto the soft paper. Morning laughter, a white shirt draped over her chair, an open window, the air, call of one blackbird, silence of another, November, summer. My love for you, I say. My love for you, infinity times a million, my son says. Sounds of piano notes as they rest in treetops. The road from here to there. Grief, that floating, lost swan. A poem by Paige Reel, Things That Cannot Die, from her book Suspension, published by Terrapin Books, used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.